growing old with regret is worse than death to me. Now
Exactly.
you got $100,000 asset and you got $90,000 cash to help you run that. You see what I'm saying? Instead of spending your 100,000 and now you ain't liquid no more.
And
Yeah,
like I'm a type person, don't tell me that it ain't a problem that can't be solved, bro, because I'm
yeah,
solving them every day. So I
yeah,
know every problem can be solved. The game is made for everybody to play it.
yeah.
Don't
And
get
it's what
mad if you ain't got no pieces on the board because that's the game.
that's
OPM,
the
bro.
game. Yeah,
OPM. Other
other people
people's money.
ain't no such thing as the right fucking time.
This motivation. Sucker, get on your job. If you hate, get on your job. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Anything don't kill me, make me better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Likeable Figures. You're not rocking with your boy, Major Walla. Listen, y'all know this channel is all about seeing the everyday American consumer do better and be better. I forgot to say it on this part, but I wanted to come tell y'all personally that we reached 300. 300. I feel like I'm a Spartan right now when I woke up this morning and seen that 300. So I want to say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for hitting that subscribe button. If you're a new viewer, hit the subscribe button. And I promise you, we're going to get better and better. It's going to keep coming. And just know, if the information is helping you, it's helping me too. So let's get back to the interview. Peace. And today in this episode, I got one of my RPX members, one of my partners, somebody I linked up with, like we was in the same class, if you want to say, of RPX. My boy done worked his way all the way up to vice president of the chapter of the city that he's in.
Thanks.
And he's an entrepreneur. He has several business roles, and right now he's someone that I look to for inspiration, for information, and someone that I know if I'm ever lacking of information wise, I know this is someone that I can go to his page or click on one of his lives, and I know I'm gonna get something to motivate me to keep going or information to fill the gaps in that I'm missing. Man, I want to introduce one of my good homeboys, my good partners, Jared. What's up, big dog?
What's going on, family?
What's
good?
Up with you?
We tapped in, we live with it, man. We finished real on this motherfucker.
Yeah, what you how you doing? How you doing? You all right?
Bro, I've been good. I'm steady pushing, steady building, steady trying to keep learning. You know, it's more and more coming to me each and every day. So I'm just playing it by ear. So it's like,
yes,
man,
sir, yes, sir. So, man, tell me a little bit about it, the RPS chapter that y'all, you know what I'm saying, you the vice president, or tell me something about that, because I know what RPX is, because, we recession proof, but just tell me a little bit how, how they came to you to become the vice president, bro.
So basically, RPX, they starting to expand, with Earn Your Leisure, EYL. So it's getting big now. And you got a lot of motherfuckers who done got their way up in there. They capping, they ain't keeping it real. So basically, they breaking it the chapters for each state and city. Right now, I'm the vice president of Missouri chapter. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to Stuart, he the president. He out in St. Louis. Broke it out. Started the chapter. First thing he did, called me like, "Hey, look, we got the chapter going. Ain't nobody trying to get down. I need somebody to get with it." I told him, "Look, nigga, let's go. Let's run this motherfucker."
My son in Missouri. My son up there now. I got two sons in Missouri right now. They still live in Hannibal, Missouri. It's like right outside St. Louis.
Okay. Yeah.
But I got the vice president on here today. What we gonna do, man? I'm just gonna pick your brain about your journey and how you started your entrepreneurship journey and the things you got going, type of businesses you done started, and how you made your first investments and things like that, to that nature, bro. So that's what we're gonna talk about today on the show. And you can give any gems or information and talk your shit however you wanna let the people know.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm telling you.
Straight up.
This ain't the nigga that's on the internet that got rich in 5 fucking minutes. This ain't that. I'm gonna keep it real.
Exactly. Put the groundwork in. Straight up. So, bro, I want to start it off with all my guests by asking them, man, if you had to define entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, How would you define it in your words?
Get that shit on your own. Like, you know,
Straight up.
betting on yourself, nigga. That's what entrepreneurship is, nigga. That's the best way I can give it to a motherfucker. Like, bet on
Straight up.
yourself.
Straight
Like,
up.
you gotta be a motherfucker that's gonna roll. You gonna shake them motherfucking dice. You gonna bet on yourself. That's what entrepreneurship, bro. Ain't nothing else than that.
Straight
That's,
up.
that's what it
Hey,
is.
I feel the same way, bro. Hey,
Yeah, you gotta be willing to
sometimes,
bet
hey,
on yourself.
a job just not for every person.
It's
Sometimes
not.
you do that for a certain amount of time and you see, hey,
Yeah,
man, that's not. I did that for a period of time and I did it at the highest level and I didn't get nothing out of it.
yeah. You
So,
can get
bro,
of it.
like you say, bro, I got to bet on me. I
Yeah,
know what I'm capable of. Don't nobody else don't know what you're capable, but you do.
yeah.
So, like, I feel that.
Like I be trying to tell people, like I be saying, it's a lot of internet cap on here, bro. I'm the nigga that graduated high school, was in this, then I end up working jobs and shit like that. Like a lot of these motherfuckers ain't never worked a job a day in their life because they silver spoon for real, for real. It's like, nah, bro, I
Yeah,
done worked in warehouses. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I done did it, bro.
yeah.
You know,
Me too, man. Me too.
like,
Like, bro, I done went to. I was in
yeah,
the Marines, and when I got out of the Marines, I worked at a shipyard. So,
yeah,
like I said, like shipyard type work where you work all the overtime you want. Every dime that they got, we was good at
yeah.
getting it. But
Mm-hmm.
like I say, man, us being young black individuals, we face problems in our life where it come from women or whatever, any
Yeah.
type of problem. Well, end up you having kids and you realize, like, bro, a
Mm-hmm.
job just not let me provide the way I want for my kids. You know what
It's
I'm
not.
saying? Like it's really holding me back because I'm spending too much time now. And
Yeah.
by the time I get off, I don't feel like doing nothing else. So, bro, I gotta make some shape.
Hey, I feel you on that. Cause listen, bro, I worked at a job called Certainty. This was probably about what 9 years ago. I worked there a couple years. All the overtime you can get, I was making $25 an hour back then.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
over 16-hour shifts, bro.
yeah,
It hit it, bro. After a couple years, it's like, man, I'm making like I made probably about first time, bro. I hit over $100,000.
yeah,
I came through, taxed the fuck out of me. I'm like, damn. IRS took most of that shit.
yeah. 70.
I so much of my life up working this job. It's like, damn, I missed out on my son and family. I'm like, damn, I missed out. So y'all took my like the money. It wasn't worth it working for them. On
Straight
top of
up.
that, black man, I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand no motherfucker telling me what to do. Like you got racist white motherfuckers telling. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all
Yeah.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go pick up a broom. I
Mm,
look, I ain't knocking nobody, but look, if somebody can tell you to go pick up a broom or go do this or go do that, hey, look, that's just not my cup of tea, bro. So I have to get up out of there. You
straight
know?
up, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, the same type things at the
Yep.
job I used to work at, bro. Some people are like this, bro. I just say if someone is paying you $25, $30 an hour,
Yeah.
and a person will look at it like, all right, if you want me to sweep, I sweep. And
Mhm.
I was never no nigga like that. Like,
Yeah. You want to know what hit me though? Like, this is what I asked myself, bro. It's a lot of people that got that mentality, like, shit, oh, $30 an hour, I'll do whatever. But
I'll
this
do
my
anything.
But this what I be this what hit me. I sat back, right, and I'm thinking because I think about how my son looked. I said if Barack Obama came in here with that same nigga that told me to pick up a broom and sweep, ask him to do it.
Mm.
Fuck nah, you ain't. You gonna ask the motherfucker look at that's beneath him. I'm a man, bro. Hey, so look, I look at myself on the same type of level, bro.
Straight up.
You know,
Straight
that's
up.
why
Cause hey,
why I named him.
same here. Same here,
Yeah.
bro. So for your business wise, can you speak on the type of business you have? You know what I'm saying? Give people a little insight what you got going on.
I started out non-emergency medical transportation business. You know what I'm saying? With the wheelchair service and things like that. That's where I first got my start in entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I figured, man, let me find something in the medical industry to, to kind of create a backbone. Cause no matter
Straight up.
what, the medical field ain't never going away unless the world ends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I started off with that. I named that company St. Tubbs Medical. Like I told people, like the way I look at myself, the reason why I named it St. Tubbs Medical is because if you look at some of the biggest hospitals here in Kansas City, you got something like St. Luke's, St. Joseph, St. Jude, you know, a lot of them got Saint in between them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got these big multi-billionaire companies and things, and I paid attention to like, okay, what did they name it? Like, why they name it Saint? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they named it something, you know, angelic, something big. St. Tubbs Medical. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna name it. You know, I'm gonna make sure when I name it, I want motherfuckers to respect the name. So that's where St. Tubbs Medical stem from. So as I'm doing that business, you know, I'm making money, I'm building up, but at the same time, it's a lot of liability in there.
Yeah.
It replaced my income. That's as far as God wanted me to take that business. So I need to find something else. That's when
Straight
I
up.
found myself joining RPX.
Pivot. You got to pivot. Hey, same
Hey,
here, bro.
hey, look, hey, I got to pivot. This about look. I only got 5,000 left. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Let me throw my hat in the ring. So
Hey, bro. The exact same thing, bro.
the main thing I got out of recession proof, bro, was out of connections, bro.
Yeah.
Outside, I took that's how I got the credit repair business. St.
Yeah.
Tubb Solutions took off with that. Then I got the
Straight up.
business game taking off with that. You
Yeah.
know, so I'm
And
steady pushing, bro.
straight up. So
Yeah.
when you started, like you said, you started your credit repair business and your business credit business, like what would you say inspired you to basically do that when you decided to pivot from the medical field? What made you decide to go in that route?
Man, what made me decide to go that route. So, we going over the calls, at first, I'm kind of, credit repair and all that. At the time, I've always been good with my money and my credit. I've always been cautious of that. You know what I'm saying? So my
Yeah.
credit, when I joined RPX, I already had a 800 credit score. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, but I never knew what to do with my credit. I never even paid attention to it. I'm like, okay, I had good credit. Then he put me on the game. Somebody who told me, my boy Greg, he in recession proof before me. He told me to apply and get like an Amex credit card. Oh, I went and applied, got the credit card, $50,000 limit on this motherfucker. I'm like, hold on, nigga,
Straight
what?
up.
50 racks? Oh, on the gold Amex, bro. So I'm like, damn, let me take this shit more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I got $50,000. I ain't never had $50,000. It ain't 50, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got access to it.
Yeah.
I ain't had that. So I'm like, shit, okay. Let me listen. Let me buckle down. I just start doing it. Starting off, I started off doing the shit for free. For people just testing it out. Let me see if the shit
Yeah.
work.
Getting the,
All right,
yeah.
look, I gave this nigga 5,000. Let me at least take this shit he talking about. Let me at least, you know what I'm
And
saying?
flip it.
I got motherfucking money back. I got to
Straight
figure out a
up.
way.
Boy,
It's
I hit the ground
like,
running.
yeah, like it's like me and my son, we didn't have Christmas. Look, I ain't none of that. Like I didn't spend all the money on this shit. Like I got to figure it out. So you talking about credit repair? Let me just take that and let me figure it out. And I took it. I started doing shit. At first, I'm thinking, man, this shit ain't gonna fucking work. All of a sudden, bro, the credit repair cloud.
Yeah.
Man, I'm taking people from my home girl, bro. She had like 430 credit score. Man, I look up a couple months later, her shit at she got like I posted it before when I first started. I gotta go back. They motherfuckers go on my Facebook and verify this shit. Man,
Yeah.
she got like 74 deletions off the shit I sent in off the game I learned from Bobby. Her credit score went from a 430 to a 680. Nigga, I said, fuck that. Let me run my bag up,
Yeah.
nigga.
You know
I'm
what
here.
I'm
I said, fuck that.
saying?
Run my bag up. This shit working.
When you
Let
got
me,
the sauce, hey, you got the
yeah,
sauce now, just like you said, bro. Start
yeah,
off doing it for free. You start off doing it for free to
yeah,
gain your testimonies. Because
yeah,
the people that you helping for free, hey,
yeah,
bro, give me a testimony. Let people know I helped you. So
yeah,
now, hey, you run your bag up like that,
yeah.
straight up.
And a lot of thing is with the credit repair business, bro. Like you got a lot of people, man. They doing this. They getting on these. They buying these little courses talking about starting a credit repair business, and then next week they a damn expert. I'm like, I was doing before I got to this point, motherfucker. I've been doing this years. Like you can't cheat the process, man.
Man, you
Like,
cannot cheat it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The process is the most important part of the
Man,
journey, bro.
it's the
Like,
most
and,
part.
bro,
Yeah,
when you try to cut corners, bro, and trying to cut corners to see could you find an easy way of doing something, bro.
Yeah,
That's 9 times out of 10. That's when your shit fail. That's
it's
when
going.
you if you fall and you like, damn, this shit ain't work, bro. It ain't work because you try to cut corners. You
You trying
can't
to
cut
cut corners.
corners. You got to go through it, bro. You got to
Look,
go
bro,
through the ups and downs
you
because
got
they
to.
are for a reason.
Look, I tell motherfuckers like, bro, look, I got that. That's that platinum. I don't know if you can zoom in, but that motherfucker say St. Tubbs Medical on that bitch. Like, bro,
Yeah,
I don't.
business card.
You feel me? Like, I
Yeah.
don't be like, bro, this is real shit. Like, you can't cut them corners, man. You can't cut them corners.
So
Yeah.
since you started your business and from the worker, so since you was a worker to the time that you was an entrepreneur now and running your business, your priorities, would you say your priorities change? And if they change, how did they change?
My priorities at first, when I was a worker, my priorities was trying to make money. That was my
Mm.
main. I didn't care about my time. I was trying to make money. But after becoming an entrepreneur, my time is man, time is way more valuable than any amount of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much, look, I'd rather be out here trying to grind it out, making $50,000 a year for myself than working for somebody giving them my life for 100,000, bro. Any day of the
Exactly.
week. So yeah,
Exactly.
my priorities is saving more time for my family, bro. That's what my priorities is, in my health.
Straight up. Because like you say, bro, 50 when you made 50 for yourself, bro, that
Yeah.
50 is it's actually 50. If you make
Yeah.
50 at a job, bro, if they tell you make $50,000 a year at a job, bro, you really making like 20,
You make
25.
out 20,
You know what I'm
20.
saying?
Yep.
Like after everything, insurance, tax. See, when you're working for yourself, bro, you choose what you're gonna pay the
Yeah.
government. But when
Yep.
you're an employee, the government take theirs what they
Taking
gonna
there.
take. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's a big difference.
it is. Cause bro, when I was working, I made that man. I went hard when I got that job. I was hyped. Man, I'm making $25 an hour, working
Yeah.
16 hours. I'm making, boy, I'm breaking it in. Did my
Yeah.
tax. My taxes said I made over $120,000. But this is what they don't tell you. When you cross over a certain that
Tax
threshold,
bracket. Tax bracket.
they tax you at a higher rate. They tax me at 50%. That shit dropped it down to like 60. Plus, when you figure all the bills and shit you gotta pay, this, that, third, they drop it down to
Insurance
like
coming out. Like,
they drop it down to like 40,000. So it's like I gave y'all all this time just to make the same amount of money somebody made at McDonald's.
man, listen. I broke down to a person. I told him, I'm like, I just say if you got a job where you making 70,000, you making
Mm-hmm.
$7,000 a year. But after tax, you know that you only bring home 36 to 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, don't you know that means 3 months out of a year, out of a 12-month year,
Yeah.
or you work 3 months for free,
Yeah.
like
Facts.
for free. Like you didn't earn a dollar for 3 months. Every dollar you gave to Uncle Sam. Like,
Man,
bro, that shit is highway robbery.
it's
It's
robbery.
robbery. That's why, bro, I look up to people like Donald Trump. Like people that finessing the system.
Hey, listen, bro. I found out I was cold with the finesse game and out
Mm.
of the medical transportation business, right? I can't
Yeah,
say too much because I can't have these people come back on me.
yeah,
But look,
yeah.
I got in a legal situation to where it was a lawsuit against me, against my company, right?
Mm.
I'm dealing with one of everybody that heard of this company. I ain't gonna say their name on here because they might hear it, they might go through and find out my company.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the biggest law firms, they suing me. They coming for me. I'm in
Mm.
the wrong. They got me.
Yeah.
They got I finessed it. I did my thing, got up out of that. Hey, boy,
Yeah.
I'm still alive. I'm still floating. I said, if I can finesse them, I know I'm cold, baby. They
Straight
Donald
up.
Trump on me.
Hey, straight up.
I
Hey,
said,
man, listen. That's why I don't be hating on when them people say, oh, he made this much dollar, he ain't paid no taxes. I'm like, listen,
hey,
however he did it, bro, I'm trying to learn how. Because
exactly.
apparently it's legal because he's still out here free. The same way they got a business, a corporation,
Mm-hmm.
LLC, you can get the
Yep.
same thing. So
Same
however they
thing.
did it, you can do the same way. The
Yeah.
game is made for everybody to play it.
Yeah,
Don't
and
get
it's
mad if you ain't got no pieces on the board.
it's legal. They gotta get in the game. Let's
For
go.
real. 'Cause, hey,
Chessboard out here.
and you got to be a
Yeah.
hell of a player to play it. So, since you started your business and like you say, you went through ups and downs through your whole journey. But now,
Yeah.
since you're in the place where you at now, if when you look back, if there's any mistakes that you made that you'll say that you would have do different if you can
Mhm.
go back, what would those things be?
The main thing I would tell people, man, money management. You gotta write down, man. Get you a notebook. I don't care how smart you think you are when it come to money, but when you start dealing with big amounts of money, make sure you got you a notebook. Like, let me show people, man. I got a backpack full of notebooks, man.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure
gotta
you get
have it.
a notebook and you gotta write it down and know what you're spending it on. But I
Yeah.
wish I would, if I could go back in time, leveraging my money. I wish I would have took the time out to make sure I learned that more,
Mm-hmm.
because I tell people, like, if you got $100,000, most people start thinking about, damn, let me go find something. If I had 100,000, I just go find me a building for 100,000. Like, nah, if you really know about money and credit,
Bar against.
$100,000, you can go find you an asset that costs $100,000 and only put up 10%, which is 10,000. Now
Exactly.
you got $100,000 asset and you got $90,000 cash to help you run that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Instead of spending your 100,000 and now you ain't liquid no more.
Because that's the game.
That's
OPM,
the game.
bro.
Yeah.
OPM. Other
Other people.
people's money. Like, and the more that you can use that, because it's out here for anybody to get, bro. So
Yeah.
don't limit yourself to say, because I hear this all the time, bro. Oh, them folks ain't gonna give you that. And
Yeah.
like, I'm a type of person, don't tell me that it ain't a problem that can't be solved, bro, because I'm
Yeah.
solving them every day. So I
Yeah.
know every problem can be solved.
And you know what? This is what I tell people. They be right when they say that. The bank ain't gonna give you shit. They ain't gonna just give you nothing, motherfucker. Ain't nobody
Mm.
just gonna give.
Yeah.
But if you know for a fact that you can't go in that bank and get no money, take the money you got, find a motherfucker like me,
Who
and
can?
figure it out for you and get you the money. How about that?
Exactly. That's just another way of figuring it out. Being
Yeah,
solutions based.
they
You
gonna
just
get
got to
on it.
think outside the box, bro,
They
and be
figured it.
willing to work with someone. Be
Exactly,
don't be no selfish motherfucker. Like
man.
trying to keep it all to yourself.
This is what I try to tell everybody who be selfish, right? With
Mm,
it, whatever they got. God only gonna bless you with what you gonna handle. Like, why would he bless you if ain't nobody else gonna benefit off the blessings? So if you
exactly.
selfish, he only gonna give you enough for your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
your dreams can only help you. Hey, look, you last in line. But if the
Man, what
next
you say?
team gonna help 10 other people, guess what? That's who gonna get that blessing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Just like this
Like,
podcast. If you was
yeah.
just on the podcast trying to make you look good and you be the star, yeah, look, okay, that's what it's
You only gonna
be.
get limited
Yo,
amount of views, bro. You
yeah,
gonna get limited. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, bro, you bring
yeah,
people on and let them tell them story because, bro, someone can benefit off your story, off what
somebody,
you got to say. It's gonna be someone out there that say, "I like what this dude talk about. I'm gonna go look
yeah,
him up," and you might change their life just about a mistake that you made in your life or something that you
yeah,
went through in your life that they can say, "Oh, he did it this way. Maybe if I do it this way." Made
mm-hmm.
it will change my life. Bird, if your dreams only benefits you,
Yeah,
your dreams are this small.
they small.
The more you find solutions that can help other people,
Mm-hmm.
the more you able to benefit from it. That's why I
Yeah,
look at people like Mark Zuckerberg. People look at, oh, he'll billionaire. Mark Zuckerberg put a motherfucker from Seattle, Washington, and Miami. He can put them motherfuckers in the same room
put them in the same
without a
room.
problem.
It's so many people connected to their family members through Facebook. Like, come on now.
Exactly. He
All
solved
my
the
family.
problem.
I got people all over. I'm connected through them through social media.
Exactly. Exactly,
You know,
bro. That's why I
before
think,
then, I was my family when I go out of town every once in a while. You
yeah,
know, but you can have a relationship with your family members even if they live in different states. You can make
yeah,
business connections with people in different states now. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, he's a billionaire because look, his blessing is blessing billions of people.
There
You
you
know.
people. Exactly. And like I say, bro, once I changed my mindset, bro, I started attracting different type of individuals, bro. When I was
Yeah.
thinking a certain way, those are the type of individuals I was around. But as soon
Mm-hmm.
as I changed my mindset, bro,
Yep.
I started attracting people that was on the same type of time that I was on.
Yeah.
What made you start the medical business, and how did you go about like actually getting it up and running?
All right. So my pops was actually he was actually doing that business in a different city.
Now,
So stop, I'm at the time I'm working, I ain't thinking nothing of it or whatever. At the time
mm,
he stopped and he stopped doing it. He wasn't really going hard, he got a good job and stuff. He didn't really need it. He had a little wheelchair van. It was a 2004 Dodge Grand Caravan, ugly
yeah,
ass. It was an ugly ass minivan with a wheelchair ramp on it. You know what I'm saying?
straight up.
So, I'm working his job, bro. I'm going through it. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to him and stuff. He's talking about selling it to a woman, and, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I said, I'll buy it from you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I didn't want him to give it to me though, because it
straight
wasn't
up.
me. I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
stacked
take it
my
for
money
granted.
up. I gave him like 5 grand for the van, and I'm gonna keep it real. That was probably the best. That's probably the best purchase. I got a Corvette out of all the cars I didn't ever bought in my life, bro. That's probably the best purchase. I was hyped when I bought that motherfucker, bro.
Straight
That
up.
old that old ass wheelchair minivan, bro. I like that motherfucker, nigga. When I
Straight up,
got it,
because it was an asset. It was gonna
I,
bring something to you.
I was driving it. I'm driving it up to the job like it's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
I'm, everybody looking at me. They like, nigga, you pulling up in a minivan now? I'm like, yeah. You
Yeah.
know, I could have took my money and bought me because I'm in the cars, bro. I've always been in the cars. Old schools, fix them up.
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah.
been in it. Like, nah, that ain't gonna do nothing for my son. I said, I'm gonna buy this minivan. Nigga, I'm gonna
Straight
pull up
up.
in it like it's a Rolls Royce.
Straight
Shit.
up.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up. And you
That's how
started your
it,
business with it.
yeah, I
You
started my
started your
business,
business with it. Straight up.
cause
So you just started with that
that
one
one,
van and started taking people to
man,
hospital
I
visits and
started
stuff like
I,
that.
I'm gonna tell people as I'm working to get into that, it takes you gotta get the insurance and then you gotta fill out the paperwork for the state. Now this is why that business is so hard to get into. So
Mm.
I got about $10,000-15,000 saved up before I did it. I gave 5 grand to get the van. So I got 10 grand left over. I'm thinking, okay, I got the van. In order to get into that medical industry like that, before the state gives you the papers to fill out to even start your business, you got to already have the insurance. Insurance is at the time, insurance was $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
So I got to pay $1,200 a month for the commercial insurance for the van before they send me my paperwork to fill out to even
Mhm.
do anything.
To
The
apply for the business.
the process, the paperwork process alone takes 6 months.
Ooh.
So
Like,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm steady working. I'm all right. So and then after that, by the time I got started after the 6 months, before I started doing that, in order to get when I first start taking runs after that 6 months, you gotta go, 90 days. You gotta go 3 months before the state sends you your first check. After that, then you get paid every other week,
Straight
every
up.
month. Do it. So now I already went 6 months paying $1,200. So my money low.
Yeah.
Then I'm getting started. So I get started. Get started up. You still got to pay for gas,
Mhm.
food, all this. So I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm bankrupt after the 3 days. I don't have no money. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm driving around. I started off. Things like that. I'm steady buying stuff. You got to buy the seat belts. You got to it's certain
Yeah.
seat
You
belts.
gotta
You got to
everything
all
gotta
the
be up to
equipment.
standard.
So I'm damn near bankrupt. Uh, Another thing, so by the time my 3 months, I have no money in the bank. I'm broke. I'm at zero.
Mm.
Dude reached out to me that was ahead of the time at the state. He was like, older white dude. He was like, he called me He was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you broke by now. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got no goddamn money. Like he already knew. He
Yeah.
like, my bank account was at zero. So he made sure he expedited me the check. I don't know if you can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Good. You
Okay.
good.
So he expedited me the check. And this is about this when I got hype and I knew this entrepreneurship. The check was for $10,000.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I got a whole with my business, bro. I seen that motherfucker. I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's
Yeah.
up. You
Yeah.
know, what I'm saying? It's been on ever since. You know what I'm
Straight up.
saying? Not every check after that was 10 grand, but the fact I went from working a job, saving my money, investing it in myself, and now that I'm getting a check with
Made
my
the
mother,
money by yourself.
$1,000 check with my business name on there, bro, I was hyped.
Yeah, for real.
You
Cause now it giving you the mindset and the mentality that, bro, I can do
know?
this by myself. I
Yeah,
did it. I did this by
yeah.
myself. Like,
That's how
so
I
once
need
you
it,
get that mentality, I'm telling
man.
people, I'm like, bro, if you making money and you doing it for yourself,
Yeah.
bro, now, bro, it be
Mm-hmm.
addicting to see that money coming and you
Yeah.
knowing that it ain't no cap on it.
Yep. So yeah, I had it in my mind. I'm like, man, I just need to make 10 of these. And I get a
Straight
hundred
up.
thousand as I'm going, I'm going through it. You know, like I said, bro, it's an old van. It started breaking down on me. This thing, I'm like,
Now,
damn. But
what you was doing,
I
you was taking people to like doctor appointments and stuff
take a
like that.
doctor's appointments, dialysis,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
that
Yep.
wheelchair van, bro. You gotta think like this. I tell people about the wheelchair industry. How many people got a wheelchair van?
Mm,
It ain't too many.
I mean,
But it's a lot of people, man, in today's society. A lot of people that's unhealthy nowadays. A lot of people need wheelchairs. So it's not
mm,
it, man. Look, so it's out there. It's always money in that game. So it's like, man. So
well,
I'm running it up. It's always a need for it.
you getting paid through the insurance, like through the people
You can
insurance.
get paid through the insurance. You can get paid through personally through them,
Mm-hmm.
uh, through the state. It just depends how they got it set up.
Straight
But
up.
all I know is if you got that wheelchair van, you gonna get paid because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got some people in some wheelchairs and they need to get around. You know,
Mm-hmm.
look, I need you to pull up. I got 500. They look, they, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get around.
Yeah.
You can do a taxi business in there. I even incorporated that into that with my once I got me a new wheelchair van. That one ended up breaking down on me. My new wheelchair van cost me like, and I'm kind of glad. That's why I want to. A lot of people, if they tap in, when you start making that money, you gotta watch what you do with it.
Yeah.
I could have easily took my money and bought me at the time. Like I said, I'm into cars. I could have easily took the money and bought me. I was gonna buy me a Corvette. I said, no, I'm not gonna buy me no Corvette. I said I'm gonna buy me a newer wheelchair van, a rear entry,
Mm-hmm.
big boy. Uh, went and bought that, took off even more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Made my business, upgraded my business, made some money like that. And then after I ran the money up on that business, that's when I took the bread, started the credit repair. Got an RPX, started the
Yeah.
credit repair, and then last year, I finally, when I made some money off that, I finally went and bought my Corvette. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I love my Corvette, but that 2004 Dodge minivan, bro, that's
Change your
probably the
life.
best I ever bought in my life.
Change your life.
You know,
Straight up.
I didn't have about it. I didn't had every car it is. I didn't had 79 Malibu, T-top Monte Carlo SS. I had a Lexus on 22s. What else I didn't? I didn't had Mustangs. I didn't had everything, bro. That minivan, right? That minivan was the best car I've ever bought.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Minivan goddamn levels you up. Change your life, goddamn.
it bossed me up.
Yeah. Straight up. So, all right, with your credit repair business, Saints Told Solutions. Like if you had to tell someone what's unique about your credit repair business, like what would you say is unique about it?
What I tell people what's unique about it is you actually dealing with somebody who done been through the process. Like you dealing with somebody who actually had bad credit and got good credit, actually got the credit cards. He teaching you about, things like that. Um, really got the game. I'm not finna finesse you. I
Mhm.
always tell people if you're gonna sign up with me, I'm not gonna tell you, yeah, I'm gonna get you an 800 credit score in 30 days. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
real. I'm probably not. if you got 50 negative items on your credit report, I might get 30 of them off.
Yeah.
The other 20, look, let's just you know what I'm saying? Let's run it again. If I get 5 or 10 more off, that's what we did. But let's figure it out. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's how I tell people. I ain't gonna finesse you.
Straight up. I can't knock that because that's what's
Yeah.
up. Because there's a lot of people out here. It be making people have a bad insight on what credit repair business have to offer. Because
Yeah.
you have to. It's almost like you can kind of like convince people when
Yeah.
it's their credit that's going to be getting improved. And I'm like,
Mhm.
you have to find yourself like, I got to convince you to work on your credit. Like,
Yeah.
and it's because it's a lot of people out here trying to do that finesse game.
Yeah.
Like I
They
tell, with Wildlife Solutions, I tell
Mhm.
people, I'm like, listen, if you're looking for a quick 30-day fix, don't even don't even give me your money. No
Yeah.
matter how much you've seen someone else that I help or whatever, don't give me your money if you're not willing to
Mhm.
work with me. Because bro, I can change your credit score, but if you don't grow uphill to try to maintain good credit,
Mhm.
bro, you're not going to have it. It's going to
Yeah.
always resort back to what it was.
Is that
Always. Bro, you got to
always?
change uphill, bro. You got to
Yeah.
change your spending habits. You got to
Yeah.
change the way you manage your money because
Mhm.
all that the credit score is a reflection of that. It's a
Yeah.
reflection of how you paying your bills.
But I got a dude who just hit me up talking about some man. Uh, can you get my credit score up, bro? I'm trying to get a car in 2 weeks. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I got another dude, he hit me up. He trying to get a business loan. But
Mm,
these same people who hit me up, they trying to like I told them a year ago, like, look, let me get your credit right. They played me off. But
yeah,
now down to it, it's like, okay, man, I'm trying to make something happen next week. Well,
yeah.
if you would have cashed me out a year ago, I'm pretty sure you would have been. I could have get that for you.
Man, you'll be
But
well off. Like
you
a
be good.
bird. I'm not going to get your opt-out letters back in
But
time in
the,
two
the, the
weeks.
letter ain't even gonna touch. They ain't even gonna get the letter before you. God damn! Like,
Like, bird, come on, man.
yeah,
Come on, man. Bird, credit repair. Bird, that's something that's bird, you gotta maintain it your whole life. That's part of the
yeah,
game. It ain't something that you get. You don't just get get a 800 credit score and you ain't got no bills. Bird, the only way that you can have an 800 credit score, you gotta have 10 to 15 positive accounts to have.
yes.
So if you think you're gonna have an 800 credit score and be debt free, it's impossible.
It's
It's
impossible.
impossible to have. So
Yeah.
don't be scared of debt. Debt,
Mm-hmm.
some debt is good. Some debt you can benefit from.
Yeah.
Some debt can help
Gotta
you.
do it. You gotta
You
do
gotta
it.
know how to manage it.
This is why I tell people it's the same way in the streets, the way the bank look at it. Why would I give somebody 100,000 who ain't never had 100,000 or had 50 of it? You
Exactly.
ain't even got $10,000. So how you gonna come asking me for 100,000, bro? You ain't never seen you manage $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's
it,
real shit.
come
That's
on
real.
now. A lot of people be looking at these TV shows like Snowfall and Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? It don't really go like that. Everybody don't
Man,
cost the plug. Everybody don't hit the lottery. Come on now.
man, come
What
on,
minute
man.
you gonna call somebody who gonna give you that?
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
you
That's
gotta work.
that,
You gotta put the work in.
it's more people that you don't know that do got it than the people that you do know that do got it. Like,
Exactly.
so because you looking at a person and you looking at the people that's got the big names and they got it,
Mm-hmm.
and you looking at them like, hey, I want to be like that. But bro,
Yeah.
it's an average regular Joe Smo that went through the process. To you, he living a regular life, but he's sitting
Mm-hmm.
on him. That because, bro, he went
Yeah.
through the necessary steps to get to where he at. Bro, ain't nobody doing this overnight, man.
Ain't nobody doing it
It
overnight.
taking work, bro. It
Yeah,
taking
motherfucker see my chain. I'm like, look, man, I didn't look, bro. I didn't
now.
just go no damn chain. It don't
Exactly.
work like that. Trust me, it don't. Don't let nobody fool you with no
Man,
chain and all the watches.
with anything.
Don't let nobody fool y'all. Look, don't let them fool you.
Because they will do it, bro. I
They
see it.
do it quick.
You know
Hey,
the
I know a lot
signs
of
to
people
look
got some
for?
big chains. on their neck. They ain't got to pop the piss in window, throw it out.
What you say, boy? Making it look good.
Hey,
Making it
make it
look
look
good,
good.
boy.
Hey, they be at the
Real.
pawn shop, motherfucker, next week.
For real.
Like when I bought that vet, everybody kept asking me, why you ain't go get the new one? Why you ain't go get the new one, motherfucker? Because I'm gonna keep it real with myself. Nigga, if I
Exactly.
got the new one, I bet you, look, I would have been. Look, hey, look.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shit, hey,
That
bro,
truck.
the nigga in the mirror, that's the nigga you need to keep it real with right there.
Don't lie to myself. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Hell no, nigga. That car note would have killed me. That's why I ain't get. I got the one I can afford, nigga. And like I said, bro, the biggest car I ever bought in my life was that minivan. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey, one thing about it, once you in this life, you in this lifestyle, one thing you can't be afraid to do is pivot.
Yep.
Pivot.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's peaks and valleys, bro. Peaks and valleys. For
it's
real.
Saturday, bro. It's Saturday night, bro. Look, hey, I'm nah.
Man, listen, I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here with the laptop.
Exactly. Laptop studying, bro. Trying to connect the dots. That's what I'm doing. Connecting the dots, bro.
I told everybody, a lot of people, couple people. I told them I'm doing the podcast. They hit me up like, damn, what's like? They think it's all fun and game. Like, nigga, this business.
Yeah.
We push.
Straight up.
I'm gonna hop on podcast, get some game, get some valuable information. So when he posted, it can go viral. He can make some money.
Exactly. Exactly. And look, like I say, growing something, bro. In order to grow it, bro, you got to start it. You got to build it. You got to plant the seed. Plant the seed in the beginning and nourish it and take your time with it. And like the same way that you would, bro, if you want an apple and there was no store to buy it, bro, you got to plant the seed and wait for the tree to grow to get an apple from it. Bro, that's with anything you start. Like this, all right. So in the beginning, you might not be making nothing from it. But you know, the more you put your energy into it and you do the necessary work, you stay up late, you grind, you learn, hey, how to edit this. You know what I'm saying? How to edit these videos, shit. I'm doing the editing. I do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to do it because I want to know once I do hire a motherfucker to do it, and now he trying to give me some obscene ass prices of doing something. Now I know you trying to play me. But if you don't know, and a person come, well, hey, it's gonna be this, but now you don't know. So now they can tell you anything, but when you know it and you know what it takes to get it done, bro, and that's all about putting the groundwork in the beginning.
And that's another reason I tell people why it's good, why it's good to connect and network with the real, because when you get real niggas, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I done already got finessed. So if you want to around me and try to figure out what I know because you don't want to pay me, go ahead. Mistakes. I didn't hit my head. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Exactly.
Thousands, hundreds. Look, they didn't got me. Like, okay.
And you know, Bird, like you just said, like you, boy, that shit is perfect. You can go around me, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you what it is. But if you go around me, go ahead, because I know it's a bunch of people out there that's gonna get you.
Yeah, because you're gonna come back.
Me. They got me. You know how many niggas I had to go through before I found the correct information?
Yes.
Like before you find the correct info, you gotta go through a bunch of bro. Because it's out there, niggas is out there, bro. And they I'm telling you, it's wicked out there, bro. It's wicked.
It is, bro.
Like if you had to give someone advice about, you know what I'm saying, get into entrepreneurship in the industry that you got the expertise in, what type of advice would you give someone?
Far as them getting it, make sure I'm getting the question right. Far as them getting like the credit repair industry,
entrepreneurship period, like you know what I'm saying, starting a business period, bro.
Main thing they gonna have to realize, don't let losses or bad days, don't let that deter you from the goal, from the path. Like you gonna run across that. So if you a person that feel like, if something go wrong, you gonna just hone in and just be down about that. Don't even this, man. Don't do it. If you gonna take everything personal, don't do it. Just keep going, because you gonna have that. Like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. No matter who you talking to, at the end of the day, man, don't nobody really know every goddamn thing, and they don't really know what the fuck they talking about.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep it. No matter what they saying, at the end of the day, don't nobody really know, man. So you just got to stay on your grind, stay on your mission. As
Exactly.
long as you genuine with yourself, man, you're not gonna fail. You know what you in it for. So
everybody got ups and downs, bro.
yeah.
Everybody got man. Listen, don't no two processes look the same, bro. We might do the same exact thing, but
Yeah.
when I ask you how you did it, it's the total opposite than how I done it. But we got
Exactly.
the same result.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in the same state, so things are different. So you
Exactly.
might create a blueprint of how you did something. Bro, if
Mm-hmm.
a person follow that blueprint directly and they from a whole nother part of the world, bro, if it
Yeah.
don't work for you, it's because y'all not in the same, y'all are not
Yes.
in the same exact place with the same exact life. Y'all are different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, bro, but use the blueprint and mold that shit to your life. If someone gives you a some knowledge, bro, what
Mm-hmm.
you don't need, throw that shit away. What you
Throw it
do
away.
need, use it. You know what I'm
Use
saying?
it.
Some of it might
That's
be
it.
bullshit to you.
That's everything right there. Just use what you can out of it. Take what you can out of it, bro.
Yeah,
That's it. You
straight
ain't
up.
gotta don't try to consume everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Just take what's good for you. You
Yeah,
know, if a person only get a few things out of this interview, that's fine. That's fine with me. You ain't gotta look at my whole story and feel like, man, look, don't worry about that. Take what you can. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Exactly. You know what
You
I'm
gonna
saying?
be
Read
good.
between the lines. Read
Yeah.
between the lines, bro.
Mhm.
Like if something I said strike a thought in your mind, bro, use that. That's something
Yeah.
you got to it. I might not say the exact thing that you gonna use, but it's something that came out of one of our mouth that
Yeah.
strike the thought, bro. Build on
Mhm.
that thought, bro.
Yeah.
Build on it. Niggas out here
Yeah.
just trying shit. We got the confidence to know it's gonna happen, but
Mm-hmm.
bro, you don't know before you start, bro. You just gotta go out there and take
Yeah.
risks. Take some risks, bro. Because the
Take that.
more risks you take, the more opportunity you give yourself. You
Yeah.
opportunities come to people who take risks.
Because, Bob, I'm gonna tell you like this. Before I started my business, the main thing that was holding me up, after I bought the van, it's like, I'm doing stuff, I'm steady working. I kept talking about when I'm gonna do it. I kept waiting for the main thing, and a lot of people gonna look at this and they gonna think, man, he probably got that from Steve Harvey or Eric Thomas, a motivational
Mhm.
speaker. Ain't no such thing as the right fucking time.
Man, what you say, boy? Ain't
Ain't
nothing gonna never
nobody.
line up.
It
It
ain't
ain't
never.
gonna never line up, boy.
If you got that idea right now, if you waking up, you got your health today, you might not have it tomorrow. So just
Man,
do that shit right now.
for real.
Do
That's
that
the
shit.
realest shit right there.
Yeah, do that shit right. That's the best thing I can tell a nigga.
Man,
Do
bro, for real.
all that. Oh, I'm gonna wait till about next year. All right, nigga.
Whatever you gonna do, bro, the best time to do that shit is right now. That's what they
Yeah,
say. They say the best time to grow a tree was 20 years ago.
yeah.
But the next best time to do it is right now.
Now, like
Right
that's it.
now. You see what
That's
I'm
it,
saying?
man.
Exactly.
One thing I told myself, man, I don't want besides I failing at something. That's not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go to the graveyard with my ideas. I don't want to go there with them.
With regret.
I don't want to go with that regret. I don't want to. That's
And
what I
what
told
you
myself.
say?
I don't want to I don't want to grow old working at a job with like, damn, what if I don't want to be, because I be telling people, like, put yourself in a time capsule. Imagine, I'm trying to imagine myself at 50 years old and I'm looking on YouTube and I'm seeing the biggest podcast in the world, all likable figures.
Mm.
And thinking about, damn, I could have, not knowing that, hey, 50 years ago, if you would have went on that path of your own, you
Yeah.
could have been right there.
Man, that shit's so real, dog.
Yeah. And I
Some
tell
people
people
like that shit, man.
a lot of people miss opportunities because you don't want to stop. You don't want to put that liquor down, or you don't want to put them
Yeah.
drugs. I'm
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah.
know,
Something.
I sit up in my right mind, bro. It might be a podcast or it might be a commercial on, and it might be something that pop up. Hey, how to get business funding. If I'm in my right mind, let me tune
You
in.
get to it.
Okay? Now, if something pop up saying, hey, how to get $20,000, $50,000 in business funding, okay, what's the game? Let me tap in.
Yeah.
Let me learn this real quick. I can find 10 people that want to get 50,000 real. Hey, look, give me $1,000 a piece. That's $10,000 just because I was tuned into the information.
Man, what you say, man? And like just that simple thing, how you just flipped it. Like,
yeah,
man, you just don't know, man. The world we live in now, bro, it's like I want to say, I want to say a higher percentage, but I'm gonna say 80%. 80% of people, only thing they know in order to make a dollar is working a job.
Yeah.
And they won't allow themselves to think no other type way
Yeah. And I
ever.
go,
But like it's simple, it's just the simple way that you said it.
yeah.
Bro, I learned something. Bro, I know I can find me a couple of people that want to know this,
Man.
or they need something. It's business owners out here every day, all day that need funding for their business. If you
Yeah.
can show them how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that's a service you can offer.
Man,
And
check.
someone has to pay for your services.
So I'm finna start launching kind of like my little mentorship. I really don't like saying that word. Like,
Yeah, me neither. Like, I feel you on that. I feel
I
you.
kind of think it's a gimmick saying you a mentor, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a
yeah,
nigga that put in position.
yeah.
So it's a lot of people out here who want to start a podcast. So nigga,
Mm.
I'm like, shit, fuck it. Since I already know you got your podcast started, I'm gonna set the Zoom, whatever. I'm put the information out there. Hey, who want to learn how to start a podcast? Ultimate podcast startup, 250. Get
Mm.
50 people sign up on that motherfucker, bro. We get on live, had to do Zoom. We split the money 50-50. There we go.
Straight up, bro. I got
Then we
all
keep the
listen,
recording. Let that motherfucker do his numbers.
all the notes, like all the notes out of ever, like because like before, like I say, this shit on all streaming platforms,
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Spotify, every streaming platform. Go on that bit, type in likable figures. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see that bit pop
Hey,
up.
we ain't finna create the wheel again.
It's no reason. It's no
Yeah.
reason to recreate it, man. It's
Yeah.
already etched in song, man. You just
Mm-hmm.
gotta implement. You just gotta
Yeah.
implement, put in the work, and make it happen, man.
Yeah. We
So,
got.
like, do you have any employees in your in one of your business?
Yeah. I use VAs for the credit repair business. Kind of
Yeah,
help me finds and things like that.
straight up. Cause that's hey, I tell people this all the time, man. A businessman look different these days.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it
Don't
twisted.
get it twisted, bro.
Yeah.
A business, what the norm or what people think a businessman is when they
Mm-hmm.
think, oh, he's a white guy with a suit and tie and a briefcase. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, I know, I know people that are the most intelligent bankers that you ever saw in your life that never worked at a bank in their life,
Never.
but they know more than what the bankers know.
No, no
You know
order
what
than the
I'm saying? And they look like me.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta want it, man.
We
You
got
gotta
you gotta bro, you gotta be dedicated, you gotta be committed to this shit. You
straight
know.
up, bro.
Uh
Like that
and
go right into the next question I want to ask you. Cause it's
yeah,
something I ask all my guests, man. It's something I ask, and everybody have a different definition for it because it means different things to different people. So, but you have to define the success. How do you define success in your own words?
success being I want to say it right. Being in control of your own destiny. That's success. I
Mm,
was if you can wake up and you in control of your day and where you going in life, that's successful. A lot of
yeah.
people it's money. That's not you got a lot of people that's rich, but
Mm,
they're controlled by their job. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? You got a lot of people who got a mansion, but they house poor. You know what I'm saying?
Burr.
So yeah, if you in control of your destiny, your life, that's successful. If you waking up doing everything that you want to do, then you successful. No matter how that may seem, success. I
Mm.
think that depends on that person's lifestyle.
I would say that same thing, bro. I look at success as peace of mind, bro. If you got
Yep.
a peace of mind, to know, like, because bro, I was running my business and I was letting the shit stress me out, man. I
Yeah.
was really letting that shit stress me out. Like, I'm fighting against, instead of going with the flow, bro, I'm down there fighting against it. And everything just seems like it's so hard. Like, I'm
Mm.
just like, damn. And my old lady had to bring me back down to reality. Like, let me know, hey, bro, you gotta chill out. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't stuck. This is something
Mm-mm.
you decided to do. You
Yeah.
decided to do this. This is what you love to do.
Yeah.
Like once I start realizing, I'm like, bro, that's right. Like, and now
Yeah.
I just go with the flow and understand that, bro, I'm doing what I want to do with my time. Like, I ain't worried about nobody telling you, oh, get off that phone, or you been procrastinating too long.
Man,
You
I
see what
swear
I'm
to God.
saying?
I
I
swear to God.
ain't got to worry about none of that, bro. I come and I
Yeah.
work, I study, I read, I do what I want to do, and I make it happen for my family. And bro, if that ain't success, I don't want nothing else.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
yeah.
Man, it hit me. It hit me probably little minute ago, man. I don't know. I was talking to my mama, man. She had some money or whatever, talking about she spent her money up or whatever. At first, I'm kind of looking at, I'm like, damn, why you spend your money up and shit? You
Mm.
know? But then I started thinking, she said something to me, kind of knocked me back kind of in reality. She like, shit. My mama from Arkansas. They from the middle,
Yeah.
she 12 brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? She like, shit,
Mm-hmm.
I done lived most of my life for her. And my mom is probably one of the most happiest people that I know in the world. You know
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying? So her happiness don't revolve around her financial situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
she don't give a fuck about that. So I'm like, I had to check myself. I'm like, damn, you right. Cause I think about my memories growing up. I'm like, shit. I grew up in the ghetto. I'm like, shit, I was happy this long without no money. I don't give a fuck about no money, nigga.
Man,
Oh,
that's why I don't give a fuck about risking it. That's why I don't give a fuck about risking it, bro. Cause I know how, like, listen, if I gotta go thug it out again, bro, I know what I can do. I know
yeah.
what I
That's
can
what I
do thugging it out. Like, bro, and I know I can survive now. So, bro, I'm about to risk all this shit. So
damn,
to see how fast it is gonna pile up, or I'm
yeah.
gonna be down to
Yeah.
zero.
I
Hey,
tell motherfuckers I don't care about, bro. I don't give a fuck if I go broke. That nigga, like, what?
man, listen, they can't
Nigga,
take this.
hey, look, I'll call Major up. Hey, bro, I need a hustle to make me
You
some
know,
money. I'm,
hey,
I'm
hey,
back.
bro, see, I got this shit wrote down.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me,
You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
nigga.
Like, bro, like I said, man, listen, bro, they can't take this.
Yeah,
They
they
can't
can't
take
take
this,
it.
bro. So you can
Mm-mm.
get down. Like I tell you, like when we first started, I don't think we were recording yet. Like I said, bro, all I need is a laptop and Wi-Fi, and
Wi-Fi.
give me a day or so.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I'll be
it's
up.
systems, man. It's systems.
Yeah. Get them systems
So
right. Got them right, you gonna run it up. You good.
right up.
Yeah, bro.
So through
But
your whole journey, man, through your whole journey or your entrepreneurship journey, like, what would you say you enjoyed the most about your journey?
um I would say I enjoy the connections, the new connections. I would say
Mm,
I enjoyed that the most. So, I wouldn't say a lot of people be focused on, man, I'm trying to get the money. Yeah, you gonna get the money, but man, you gotta watch how you get the money, who
yeah,
you can, them relationships you making, them is way more important than the money. You know what I'm
straight
saying?
up, straight up.
As long as you got them relationships, man, shit, that's way more valuable than some money. You gonna spend that shit. That shit gone.
Mm,
The money I had for this chain that I spent on all this, that shit gone. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? This
yeah,
watch, all that money, the money is gone. But
it's gone.
my relationships, the fact that I've been a real, I tell people, like, you got a lot of motherfuckers who be using that word, talking about they real, they this, that, bro. I've been a real motherfucker with everybody that I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I've been,
Exactly.
and I stand on my word with everybody. So it's like, man, hey, look, once I hit that grave, I'm good. Ain't nobody got nothing bad to say about me. And if they
Straight
do,
up.
fuck.
That's exactly how. Then listen. First off, bro, if you be real with yourself when you look in the mirror, bro,
Yeah,
it's gonna make it that much easier to be real with someone else because now you ain't gotta fake the flunk. You ain't
yeah,
gotta do what the next nigga do. Like, bro, because he do that. That's what he do. Like,
yeah.
that's how he roll. Like, bro, long as you stay true to yourself, stay true to
Mm-hmm.
yourself. bro, niggas gonna respect it, or they
They
ain't,
are.
or they not, and then you know that they not who they say they is. Because
Mhm.
bro, if you being who you are, bro, that's all someone can do is respect who you are and know that
Yeah.
you being genuine to yourself. Hey,
Hmm.
like keep that shit rolling.
Yeah, bro.
So,
Facts.
all right, it just say if it's that person out there, man, that's hesitating or oh, I'm gonna wait till this happen, I'm gonna do this when this happen, and they just need some type of inspiring words or encouragement or a nudge to like to get them to jump out there. Like, what type of words would you give to that person?
Uh, type of words, man. If you got, like I said, man, earlier, if whatever you got planned on doing, stop taking your life for granted, man, because
Mm-hmm.
you're not promised tomorrow.
At
You know what I'm
all.
saying? You just not. So no matter what it is, you're not promised tomorrow. You got good health. You happy today. That's one thing that medical transportation business taught me, and that's kind of why I kind of why it's so easy for me to take off. Because bro, I'm dealing with kids who got cancer. Uh, old people, man, they let me know, hey, all the regrets they had in life because they never took a chance on this. They never did this. How much they wanted to do this. And then all of a sudden something happened. They health failed. They wife died. Man, so I took all that, all that stuff all that pain and grief that they expressed to me. I didn't take that for granted. So I took it and then I applied it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. You know what I'm
that's why
saying?
uh move the way I do, because it's some people out here, man, they wasn't fortunate in life, you know,
Exactly.
to do what they want to do in life, and
Yeah.
they probably they've been better. I done did a lot of scandalous shit in my life, I
Mm-hmm.
done been in the streets, guns, all that shit. I done did it all. And there's people
Mm.
out here, bro, they went to the grave or they went to that hospital and they were better people than me. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So
Yeah.
shit, for me to still be out here, still living and breathing, like I said, man, as long as God give me my life and my health, bro, I ain't got no complaints. So man, if
Straight
you
up.
got an idea, you got a dream, right now, man, then push that shit and stay focused on it. Don't let nobody deter you. Uh, Motherfucker hating on you, fuck them. If you in the
But
city and you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody linking up with you, man, make sure you use this internet, man, to your advantage, because you can find something. Uh, don't sit around. When I was working, this is kind of not to get off subject, but when I
now
was
you
working
good.
at job, what I did was, instead of listening to music and playing video games, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to motivational videos. I'm doing something productive every day. I'm reading something. Like, just take one step forward. It don't matter what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just take that step forward, but don't be stagnant. Just take a step forward. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get there. Don't worry about nobody who running. Let them run. If you can't run right now, just take your step. Just keep going
Exactly.
forward.
Step by step, inch
Yeah.
by inch, bro. Some niggas, hey, some niggas
Yeah.
might can take it and run, bro. But
It
if
can't
you, hey, bro, work at your own pace.
get your own
Ain't
pace.
no rush. Long
There
as
ain't
you
no.
doing what you want to do, long as you got your freedom to and to work towards what you trying to build,
Yeah.
bro. All right, like
Mm-hmm.
there's no other thing in this world that I would rather be doing than what I'm doing. Than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing exactly what I want to do. Like
Yeah.
I wanted a podcast. I wanted to interview interesting people and get their story out there for people around the world to benefit from it. And I
Yeah.
made it happen by the connection,
Yeah.
by reaching out.
Fact.
Hey, a shot in the dark. You don't know what people got going, but if you, hey man, would you like to
Mm-hmm.
do this? Would you like to come onto the show? Hey, some people,
Hey.
some people write back, some people don't. But hey, when they
Mhm.
do, bro, it's a genuine interaction. They
Yeah.
are ready
Man.
and willing to answer the question. And like, bro,
Man.
I'm building something that I wanted to do. So I love it. I love it, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I'm gonna tell people, bro, before I even get off your podcast, man. When I was working, the first thing I did, bro, after I started first time investing into something, it was with Master P. My first mentor was Master P. And I tell people like, I got these books that I want to drop, Master P, he into the movies. I'm like, man, shit, I got these books. I'm like, I'm Masterpiece if you want to turn them into some movies, whatever. Because that was one of my other hustles I was gonna do before I even started the biz. I'm like, man, I'm gonna take these books, man. I got my pops, man. He served 15 years in prison. He sat in there, he wrote books. I'm like, man, he got some cold books he wrote about his life. I'm like, man, I'm gonna take these books and I'm gonna get them turned into movies. So long story short, Master P on Instagram, I'm inboxing Tyler Perry, all type of people. I end up inboxing Master P on Instagram about it, like, hey man, I'm trying to network with you on some business. I don't know if it was to me, but I took it personal. The next thing I know, he get on Instagram Live and he make a video talking about some, man, if you serious about doing business, stop hopping in my don't hop in my DMs. Come out to New York, because he was doing a what was it called? Master P Mastermind. He was doing a mastermind in New York. A lot of people remember that. They look at the pictures. I got pictures with Master P. He was on it, but he was on the internet talking shit, bro. I'm like, hold on, nigga, talking shit.
He's talking to you.
Yeah. At the moment, I ain't even got no money. I ain't got no money to go to New York, none of that. But I'm like, man, I reached out to him on some business. I'm thinking, I don't know if he was or not, but as far as I know, nigga, I just DM'd you. Now you going live talking about some motherfuckers DMing you, and if they serious about business, come meet up with you in New York and all that. So I'll do my research. I'm like, all right, tickets in New York is high. I don't care. Fuck it. The mastermind, I think that ticket was like $1,500. But I ain't never spent $1,500 on nothing at this time. I'm like, damn. But the nigga was talking, I'm like, he was talking shit. I said, I gotta go see this nigga. I said, fuck it. I spent the $1,500 for the ticket. I didn't know where I was gonna get the money for the hotel room, the airplane ticket, none of that. I told my mama about it. She ain't never been to New York. Or my cousin, they like, fuck, they gonna go with me. I used one of my credit cards. I paid for them to come with me. So that experience, shit, it flew. Me and my mama, my cousin went out there. Met with him, he gave some game on it, stay consistent, little jewels he dropped and shit. But the biggest thing he said out of the whole conference and all that he around, one thing that caught on to me out of everything he said there, he was like, a lot of people came here because they want to meet with me. And he like, he said, he was like, I got 200 million. Me, my family, and my friends, we all rich. But he like, you got people in this room, they on the same type of time as you. You need to be networking with them. I'm like, I took that piece of game. I'm like, you right. And ever since, man, that's why I tell people, man, hey, look, man, pay attention to the people that's trying to get it like you. Get your bag up with them. Don't stop looking for the person who already got their podcast and it took off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Come on.
Bro, that's exactly what I was saying. I'm like, bro, trying to go after the same gigs that everyone going at, like, bro, when you got some people, you just know how people, it's no slight. Some people feel like, hey, once they did $1 million worth of game, bro, why would I go back? Why would I go back and try to do yours? So it's just some people like, bro, all right, I'm going to work my way. I'm going to work my way up till they're going to be asking me to come on. But I know I got a group of individuals that I know are working from the ground up, that I know I can reach out to, that will, hey, some hellified individuals, and they hellified entrepreneurs. So I know I can reach out, and they got stories to tell that people can benefit from. And it's more realer because people can see that, dang, I was in the same position he was in. Like, like they seen that you work from the ground up. They see that he a regular individual just like I am. But
that's why
it impact them more.
It is, bro. Like, and I tell people, like, I can't vouch for a lot of people, like, entrepreneurs and stuff they did, but I'm like, it's a lot of people out here in this world. They'll tell you, man, I used to work with Tubbs at such and such. You know what I'm saying? I was on the line working, all type of
same here.
work. here. I'm not
Same
no
here, dog.
this no internet sensation. All of it. All in five.
Man,
Hold on, I'm just some rich nigga now with chains on my neck. Nah, this ain't that, bro.
man, for
I'm,
real. Same
you
here,
know,
bro.
yeah,
So,
nah, real motherfucker, nigga. I'm one of them same people who was hoping I get that job at Ford. Yeah, nigga,
yeah,
I was wanted that. Like, yeah,
straight
I
up. Straight
didn't.
up, bro. I remember. I remember, dog. I'm the
Yeah,
same person. All right. In this interview, we talked about a lot of different things. We gave a lot of the game. You got your story out there, and it's somebody that's going to benefit from some things that you said.
yeah. All I know is we gonna do part two, and
Straight
I'm,
up.
you know what I'm saying. We
Straight
gonna
up.
do part two, part three, and motherfucker, we gonna show motherfuckers in real time. So
Straight
whatever
up.
they get asked, it don't matter. We get
All
to it.
good.
Okay, we get to it again. Shit, we
So,
gonna run the fuck up, bro.
all right. In the
Yeah.
industry that you in, now, matter of fact, let me ask you this. Those dark days when shit just ain't running good and
Mm-hmm.
you're in a slump, what are some things that you do to get you out of that slump in those dark days, bro?
Shit. Far as like I said, far as the dark days, ain't making no money, business ain't good. Shit, I just gotta remind myself, man, like I've been broke before and I was happy then. So,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before I had what I had today, you know what I'm saying? I've been, it don't
Been to
mean
the
nothing.
bottom.
Yeah. I was still like, it
Yeah.
don't
So
matter.
you can't be afraid of it. Like shit, I thrived in it. I
Yeah.
thrived there, so I
I,
can't be afraid of it. For
you know what I'm
real.
saying? I don't really
So
have I wouldn't consider them to be dark days, you know what I'm saying? As long as, like I said, as long as I'm not going to the grave with regret,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That's the darkest day that I could ever have, you know what I'm saying? Growing old with regret is worse than death to me.
Yeah. Facts.
You know,
Facts. Cause
that's what
it's a
that's
heavy
what
load to carry, bro.
yeah,
Regret. But that's a heavy load to carry, bro. Especially when you get to
yeah,
the age where you can't do it no more. When you to an age now you older
yeah,
and you can't do it no longer because you ain't got the energy or the health to do it.
yeah.
So that's a heavy
And you
pill
got
to
the energy.
swallow, bro. In the industry that you're in right now
Mm-hmm.
and entrepreneurship, bro, there's some heavy hitters out there. Like who is
Yeah.
someone that you would say that's in the entrepreneurship in industry, either in the industry that you in or someone that you look up to say, bro, I like the way he did it, and I can take something from how he did it and implement the way I'm gonna do it. Who is that one
I would
person?
I would say I had to give it to him 500 because I
Straight
like the
up.
way he did recession proof. I kind of like the way how he organized it, he packaged it together, and I like
Mm,
how he just didn't build it on. I like how he reached out to other people that he knew, and instead of
exactly.
trying to learn the game, he just reached back and then had them come in and add more value and that his but man, I'm like I had to give
Yeah,
him his props on that
for
one.
real, man. Hey,
I said,
hey,
I'm not like, and I'm doing the
hey.
same thing. I'm not finna reinvent the wheel. I'm doing the same shit. Like I
Same
said,
exact shit,
I'm
man.
I'm just gonna go back to my people because everybody not gonna go. They're not gonna gravitate to recession proof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fine. Hey, look, I got something for you. You want to start a podcast? I know who to go to. You
straight
know,
up.
credit repair, know who to go to. Stock options, my homeboy, Devin Brooks, we got DCA, that's Digital Cash Academy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Teaching people about stock options.
straight up.
So steady building. This would keep me pushing. This would keep me going, bro. Like shit. This
Straight
this
up.
right. Hey, this keep me inspired. I'm like, man, look,
Yeah,
let's
straight up,
I know
man. Same
I'm
here.
like,
I appreciate you for accepting and making time, and because I know, Bird. I know, just I know how I got going, like Bird. But things, things be rolling, bro. You be working, time go by, and you look up, you're like, damn, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go
yeah,
get some sleep. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I know how busy a person will get when you trying to build your empire. You building your
yeah,
empire right now. So I know
yeah.
how much time and effort you putting into that. So I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate any time that you're able to dedicate to likable figures, bro. So
Yeah, cause
I most definitely
first,
appreciate you, man. If you got
man,
anything, any ebooks, courses, anything you got going on, bro,
yeah,
just holler at the people and give them some inspiring words at the end.
yeah. So right now I'm getting ready to drop. So I'm getting into, like, I got people who do taxes, so I'm incorporating taxes, and then I'm also incorporating insurance into my business as
Yeah.
well. Uh, I'm getting ready to drop like my business credit blueprint. A lot of people be wanting business credit and all that. So let me help people out real quick, man, real fast, because
Yeah.
the
Drop it
fast
on
on
them.
credit, the whole thing with business credit, y'all, don't let nobody hype you up and make you feel that business credit is the end all and be all. Like, you got to stress about that shit starting your business.
Yeah.
Don't just start your shit and do it how the fuck you gonna do it. Don't let nobody finna, you got it, man. Fuck all that shit. You gonna get to
Exactly.
that. You gonna build it up.
Exactly.
Get some motion going. Fuck all
Yeah.
the fancy shit. Don't make nobody try to finesse you into believing some shit just to take your money. Man, fuck out of here. You'll
Yeah.
get to the credit part and all that, and you'll build that shit up. Just get your shit started. And then, once you start making some money, man, then you can start adding on later. But just get started where you comfortable at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't go into a bunch of debt listening to a motherfucker tell you how to start your business up. Because at the end of the day, they ain't gonna be there for your ass, nigga. It's gonna be you.
Exactly.
Fuck them niggas.
Exactly, bro. I heard I heard Mark Cuban tell him. He said this on the interview. Mark Cuban. He said, "Man, listen. If you going in so much debt to start your business,
Mm-hmm.
listen." He said that's the wrong because most time it's not money. It's that's our issue. It's your
Yeah.
work ethic, your work ethic, the personal sweat equity that you putting into your business. So it
Yeah.
ain't about the money because, bro, it's a lot of other shit that you can do within your business that don't cost nothing. It don't
Boss
cost
nothing.
nothing to study. Bro, the
Mm-mm.
library, it's a public library. They got any book you want to read in it.
They be thinking you gonna. A lot of people hit me up and they think man, I need 50,000, I need $100,000 to start my business. No, you
Mm.
don't.
No,
What you
you
need,
don't. No, you
y'all, you
don't.
concept. All you,
LLC ain't what, $200, $250? That's how
yeah,
much LLC is. Like,
yeah.
bro, why you need 50,000?
I just tell everybody, whatever your business is, all you need is proof of concept.
Ooh.
Figure out how to make $1 with your business. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
your business, I don't care what it is. Don't give a fuck if it's selling socks. Figure out how to make $1. Once you figure out how to generate $1 off your business, figure out how to generate that motherfucker 1,000,000 times. Go from
Yeah.
there. That's
Yeah.
it.
Repeat the process. Rinse and
Repeat.
repeat. Rinse
And
and
then
repeat, bro.
yeah, bro. Yeah, just keep going. I appreciate you, man, bringing me on, bro. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to run back again, bro, and make sure we bring that game. Keep on going for them.
Straight up.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, huh? Man, listen, this was another episode of Likeable Figures. I'm your boy Major Vala. This is my homeboy Jared Cash
yeah,
Baby.
yeah,
Yeah, one of my RPS partners, the vice
yeah.
president of the Missouri chapter of RPX. And this was another episode of Likeable Figures. And you know, this channel is all about seeing the everyday American consumer do better and be better. I thank you for joining us tonight. If you get a second, if you want to go watch some more of the other videos and make sure you like, share, and subscribe, I will sure enough appreciate it. And I guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
All right, y'all. 100.